Hey guys, welcome to another Damilola Forex Academy teaching. For those of you that have been following my teaching for several years, you all know that we have an organized price action trading system where we take price in an organized manner from the monthly time frame down to the 1 hour time frame for a real-time trade entry opportunity. Okay, and this pure price action top-down analysis has allowed us to be profitable over the years and produce multiple profitable students in our academy. For those interested in the academy, you want to learn with us, you want to make money with us in the academy, link is in the description below, and I'm going to hold you by the hand into the understanding and mastery of every aspect of price action trading. Okay, so what are we going to be doing today? In today's teaching, we are going to be applying our pure price action analysis on what? On GBP JPY, for us to be able to project prices, read structures, know where this change of characters happen, and how we can be able to, make some money for the new week. What is price doing? How can we make some money for the new week? And basically, win some trade in our very, very beautiful high probability setups. Okay, so now in today's teaching, we're going to be starting from what? From the daily time frame. Okay, I've done multiple teachings from the monthly time frame in my channel. You can always go back there to read prices from the monthly time frame. Okay, but taking it today, we'll take it from the daily time frame, where we identify this level as the daily higher low level, and we identify this level here as the daily resistance level. Okay, so we identify these two levels. Okay, we are going to take this window here as what? As our range of focus. Okay, so now taking this window into our range of focus, before we go ahead, one thing that is important, right, is that what we identify that what this is a daily higher low. It means that what all of these structures from this daily higher low point here, all of the structures to the top are what? Are actually bullish structures. Okay, any of these sell are what? Are just retracements. Okay, they are all retracements, and we know that what retracements end at what? The 61.8. Okay, so but all the daily higher low is still holding, and all of these structures from the daily higher low are small structure circles. So any sell is basically a retracement, and any buy is in the direction of trend. Okay, so now going forward from here, what did we see? From here, we saw prices make what? Push to this level. We saw price make an exhaustion. All of these are tiny structures. Then we saw price start making bold structures. Okay, push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion. All of these are bold structures. Push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion. Same structure circle. Prices push to this daily resistance point here. Then there was a change of character here. The last higher low got broken. Then prices ended this change of character, okay, ended this sell movement, which is a retracement, at another higher low level right here. Okay, so the last higher low, prices formed this new higher low right here, allowing us to know that yes, the daily higher low has not been taken out and it's still very significant. So this new higher low has been formed here. And what did prices do? When prices got to this higher low, the entire bearish structures, right, that took prices down for this retracement. Remember, there was a change of character. Let me show you where the change of character happened. This was the last higher low that got taken out right here. Okay, so the last higher low that got taken out, and it changed character. Instead of prices continuing structures of higher highs and higher lows, prices changed characters by what? By creating a lower low. Okay, but prices ended that movement by what? By ending at what? At this level right here and pushing back to the top. Okay, so now how can we interpret prices? Okay, and how do we know that yes, the bullish structures have begun? This is because what? The entire bearish structures that brought prices down to this level right here, which we tagged as what? As the higher low level. Let's just tag this level here as the higher low level. Let's put it that what? That's another daily HL level. Okay, so this level that we tagged, right, as a daily HL level, what did prices do? The entire structure circles, or the entire structures that brought prices down to this level, what did prices do? Prices violated the entire structure that brought prices down to this level. That means that what? There was another change of character. Okay, so now let's go ahead and read the structures. From here, we saw price make push, exhaustion, push, and exhaustion at this level here. We saw price make push to this level again. Then price consumer making an exhaustion at this level, push to this daily higher low level again. Then what happened? The last lower high got taken out. There was another change of character. Okay, but now because we know that what? For GBP JPY, since GBP JPY is bullish, right, we know that if we are buying it in the direction of trend, we know that the rule is what? Buy to the highest point of the broken structure circle, right? So this is our take profit here. The change of character happened here. The last lower high got taken off. So we know and we are confident that what? this is our take profit. Okay, however, we also know, right, that after a change of character, we expect what? A discount to 61.8, okay, before prices takes off to the top. Okay, so what are we going to now be looking at? Let's just take this a little bit lower. That what? Okay, so this is the daily higher low point. We saw the change of character, and what are we expecting? The 61.8 movement right here. We are expecting a very beautiful 61.8 movement. Okay, so now what did we see? We saw that prices came to the 61.8 movement and even went a bit lower to the 78.6, which I call the killer zone. So let's go ahead and tag all of those levels that price rejected as what? As killer zone levels. That is the levels between 61.8 to 78.6. I've taught my students how to be able to use the Fibonacci correctly. If you want to also learn how to use the Fibonacci, I have a full course on that, because the knowledge of Fibonacci alone will elevate your trading. You will see drastic improvements in your technical analysis. So link is in the description below for you to join the mentorship program. And I'm going to teach you how to be able to use the Fibonacci for crazy profits in the Forex market. Okay, so we will now highlight this level as what? As killer zone. Let's not even use the word daily. Let's just use the word killer zone. Okay, so all of these levels have been identified as what? As the killer zone level. So now let's take the fib out and let's what? Let's read the entire structures again. So let's put this a little bit lower. Let's take to the lowest point. Let's take this right here. And now let's read the entire structures from the entire change of character and all. Okay, so from here, we saw push, exhaustion, we saw push, exhaustion, we saw push, we saw prices go for another exhaustion right here. We saw push right here where prices came to the daily higher low point. And when prices came to the daily higher low point, what did prices do? Prices change character. The last lower high got taken off. There was a change of character. Then after the change of character, what did prices do? It pulled back to this discount zone here, which is what? What are the structures that pulled back? We saw prices make push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion, then push to this discount zone, which is the killer zone, where we saw that, yes, we know that what? After every change of character, this was the last lower high that got taken off. This last lower high, you can see this one close above. After every change of character, we know that the discount comes in before takeoff to the entire top. Okay, so now what did we see? We saw prices first of all break this small structure circle here. The last lower high got taken off. The price now took this one off again. Then right now, price now completed the discount. Okay, price completed at TP1 at what? At this level right here, which completes the discount structures. Okay, that's where prices ended the TP1, and right now that's why we are seeing that what? That there are some retracements coming into the market. We are seeing all of these retracements coming, and we know that once these retracements end, price is going to push to as much as this level. But we are going to take profit here TP1. Then we can decide to hold to as much as that level for TP2 if we so wish. However, if we don't want, we can just take profit at TP1. Then we'll still see small opportunities for us to ride until this level here. Okay, so now what are we focusing on right here? We are now going to focus on what? On the discount structures. Okay, so now what are the discount structures, right? So let's go ahead and read them. So from here, we saw prices what? Make this push to this level, make this exhaustion. We saw the last lower high got taken off right here, but before then we saw a break of a smaller structure circle. Okay, this one got taken off right here. Then we now saw this other one that got taken off right here, and eventually prices completed at this level right here. It's completed this particular movement. So now we know that what? All of these cells are only but a retracement. Price is trying to turn this resistance to a support. Okay, then from here price will push here for TP1. Then eventually we know that price will push right here for TP2, but this is our safest exit, and this is where we are going to walk away with prices. After here, remember that price will always give us push and exhaustion movement. If we see under sell, we'll sell for a retracement, buy in the direction, sell for a retracement, buy in the direction. So this is how we are going to keep riding, you know, until prices eventually gets to that level. It always makes us more profitable than just holding one position to the entire top. We prefer to buy in bits. Okay, buy, sell. We see that we make more. It allows us to compound and we make more. Like I said, I've taught my students how to be able to do this also, and they use this for capital gains in the Forex market. Okay, so what are we saying right here? We are saying that that there's a resistance point here. That price is trying to turn to a support before taking off to the top. Okay, so let's go ahead and tag it. We'll tag this as resistance turn support PRA. Okay, so we know that what price is only trying to turn this resistance level to a support for takeoff to the top. Okay, so what are we going to do? My job for the week is what? Is minting money by just this understanding. So let's tag this level here as CSC. Okay, let's target this level here as what? CSC. CSC means current structure circle. Okay, so now let's go ahead and what? And read the structures and see how we can tap into our entry. Okay, so easy peasy. We'll come to our 4 hours time frame. So this CSC, like we said, is our what? Is our what? Is our take profit 1. Okay, so now we know that what? That prices is at a zone of liquidity now. Okay, that is this resistance zone support PRA. PRA, like we said, means potential reversal area. So all of these are zones of liquidity, and we're expecting liquidity to come in at this zone. So what are we going to do? Very simple. We are just going to place our buy right here. Okay, since we are already expecting liquidity at that zone, then what are we now going to do next? We are going to hide our stop loss below the last higher low at this level. You can see that this is the last higher low here. So I'll just hide my stop loss below the last higher low right here, just few pips below the last higher low here. Then what am I going to do? I'm going to ride to the highest point of take profit 1 for what? For about 1:3 risk to reward. So this is my entry on market opening, and this is how we are going to have some fun on market opening. We've seen a zone of liquidity already, which we tagged as resistance on support PRA. So what are we going to do? We place in our buy pinpoint. We'll hide our stop loss below the last higher low, which we've identified. Then ride what? Back to this resistance point. Remember that what? This resistance, just sent prices down for a retracement. Okay, and it just sent price down for a retracement for what? To turn a resistance to a support. And what? At this level here, we place our pinpoint buy, put our stop loss at the last higher low, and ride for a beautiful 1:3 risk to reward. In context, this 1:3 means if I'm putting 10,000 USD on the line, I'm going to be going on with about 30,000 US dollars on the line. If I'm putting $1,000 on the line, I'll be going on with 3,000 US dollars on the line. Okay, so this is how trading is, and this is how we are able to apply our pure price action system for high probability trades in the Forex market. During the week, you all can join my Telegram community. Link is in the description below, the free Telegram community, so that I'll be giving updates on this trade. Okay, as the trades are playing out, I'll be giving updates in my free Telegram community. Link is in the description below. And if you want to learn and master the art of trading, there's also a link in the description where I'll hold you by the hand through the mastery of price action trading. So guys, see you all in the next video. I wish you all a very profitable week.